I'm a big watch collector. I believe in horology. I think it's an art, no different than modern art. It's very collectible, and it's been a great appreciating asset.
What's your favorite piece that you have?
You know, that's a big debate. Everybody around in LA loves AP, a lot of Rolex bling here, Patek, of course. But right now, the number one brand on earth, the most collected watch, the most coveted piece, because he's still alive, is F.P. Journe.
Yeah,
He is the Picasso of watchmaking. So if you could have bought a Picasso in the early 50s from Picasso and just held on to it, think about that investment. So that's how watchmakers think about Journe. Getting a piece from him, he's a very eclectic guy. Every piece he makes, he wants to know who's getting it, why they should get it, why they deserve it. It's a very interesting community. And people from around the world, you know, in a way it's a curse for me because I get calls from all around the world and people just grind on me. I need a Journe. You got to talk to FP. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. You have to earn your status as a collector because the last thing he wants is to sell you a piece for $18,000, which is his entry level, and then you flip it for $420,000 the next day. That really pisses him off.
Yeah, I've seen they're reselling like crazy right now. They're hard
Yeah,
to get.
yeah. But that's one of the only brands that's holding its value. Watches are down about 28% worldwide, except Journe. Journe only goes one way, up.
How do you get on the list?
You got to interview. You got to go meet them and tell them why you deserve it. If you're not willing to spend 3 interviews, don't bother.
What's the
They don't
interview
care who you are,
what's
how
the
much money
interview
you have,
process
or
like?
your royalty, whatever it is, doesn't matter. Why do you deserve the next Journe that's being made by one guy in Switzerland right now? Why you?
Steiny, you should go interview for that.
Yeah, that's kind
Can you give me an interview?
Get him in the door where he can sell himself.
But are you a collector?
Yeah.
Okay, I can get you the interview, and you have to explain to them why you deserve one and why you'd be a great ambassador
That'd
for
be a
the
good
brand.
video for you, Steiny.
Like, that's the whole idea. And of course, what are you wearing there? Rolex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are
Very
kinda
nice
rare.
piece.
Thank
I
you.
noticed a bunch of good watches around here. Daytona over there?
Thank you.
Whoop.
No, Whoop sucks.
Whoop's dope.
That's
What do you
so-
mean?
Listen.
How does Whoop suck?
Not only is it ugly, it's an Aura does a much better job.
No.
It blows.
That doesn't show you workouts, though.
of. She's go.
Are you kidding? Look, first of all, you're wasting space. You could have a real piece there. Instead, you have a Whoop.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
about
think
that.
Aura rings are sauce.
I mean, it's-
Yes.
I don't.
What?
I mean, the guy walks in the room and he's 20% off retail right away. He's got a Whoop on.
Who reps a Aura ring, though?
Come on, an Aura
Everyone
ring.
reps Whoop, like athletes, Ronaldo. No one's rocking an Aura ring.
I bet you they're paying him to wear that because
Steve-
Ronaldo would rather have
Sugar
a nice
reps it.
piece
Sugar
on.
reps it.
What, Aura?
Yeah.
That's a
I
Heavy.
don't, listen, I know the
Heavy.
Whoop guy. He plays squash in Boston. Great guy. But when you're giving up wrist space where you could
Squash.
put a piece, where you could really put a piece of art like a watch, and you put a Whoop there, I mean, I think
I
you
love
walk
Whoop.
in the room
I
and
love
people are
Whoop.
just doing this. Like, they can't believe it.
I love Whoop. But we'll
2
agree to
wrists,
disagree.
2 watches. And while we're talking about watches, William Woods, you've never heard of this guy. He's a watchmaker that wants to honor first responders from all around the world that risk their lives. Firefighters buy these watches everywhere. This is actually a fire hose. It smells of smoke.
Can I see it?
Yeah, absolutely. Read the back. You'll get a kick out of this. It's a beautiful piece, very rare.
What did that run you?
That watch is probably available right now for about $6K. It's not that. It's not crazy expensive, but if you talk to a firefighter in England or in Ireland or 9/11 responders, these guys wear this watch. And I thought 9/11 today we'd honor them. That's why I wore the piece. And I just want to shout him out. William Woods, incredible watchmaker, really motivated around supporting first responders. Met him this year at Watches and Wonders in Geneva. Check out the back. It's a kind of a
So what
Funky.
makes watches so special? Is just the fact that like there's only so
yeah. No, I
many of
love
them?
dials though. I mean, I'm a dial guy. You know.
The dial,
Yeah.
or just is it the fact that there's so few of certain ones?
Yeah. I have a lot of piece uniques. You know, real watch collecting is when you can convince the maker or the brand to make you a one-of-a-kind watch. because they respect you as a collector. And I'll give you an example. On the other wrist, and I don't think I've talked about this to anybody, but this is a watch made by Rolex, actually their division Tudor, in silver, for the first 23 people that worked on the pilot here in LA 16 years ago in the studio that day on Shark Tank. If you were in the studio and you were a tech, or you're in front of the camera, or behind the camera, or a lawyer, or whatever, a hair makeup artist, and you were there that day and you're still working on the show, Rolex made this piece for you. Tudor made this in silver for you with your name on the back, unique serial number, and the Shark Tank logo on it.
And they did that for you?
Well, they made it for 23 people, including me. I sponsored
Because
this
of you.
project. Yeah.
Okay.
So getting the logo out of Sony took 2 years. Now, when I said to them, listen, I'd like you to make a couple of extras, they said, no. We need to know every single name of every single person, and we need proof that they were there. It's a founder series. This watch is priceless. You'll never get another one.
So
with your name on it. So we're having a special ceremony this year, awarding them on the 16th here in LA to every individual. I'm going to fly in. The guy from Rolex is coming in. Present each one at a time. Can you imagine getting your own piece with your own name on it?
Sauce.
Silver changes its patina over time on your body chemistry. So everyone will look different a decade from now. This is hot shit, my friends.
I mean, you come in here trying to flex on.
Heavy flex.
Everybody.
2 watches.
Look,
Didn't
I
know,
love
we
this
didn't
kind
know
of,
we were going to start out that hot, but
I love this kind of crap. I really do.
Do you
mean, if
collect
you're
any?
into-
Do you collect anything else?
I do, actually.
I gotta hear it.
Would
Such
never
an evil
guess.
laugh.
you got some crazy baseball card or something for sure.
Baseball's interesting these days. Collectibles, right?
Yeah.